What would you say if I told you you could get your blood sugar under control and even reverse your type 2 diabetes? Type 2 diabetes is a serious long-term condition, and it's most common in adults, but it's actually becoming more common in children because of the obesity rate. The current treatment for type 2 diabetes is checking your blood sugar and using medication or insulin to control it. But there's so much more we can do to control our blood sugar and reverse our diabetes. So in today's video, I want to share with you the 3 things that you can do that will make the biggest impact and lower your blood sugar and reverse your type 2 diabetes. The first tip is to eat a healthy whole food diet. These types of foods include meat and eggs, poultry, fish, fruits and vegetables, beans and nuts. And these foods are like whole, unprocessed foods. And they are going to be the best foods for lowering your blood sugar and getting it to a normal level. And in turn, that can reverse your type 2 diabetes. This can make the biggest impact on your blood sugar, and your blood sugar can normalize within a few days to a week, depending on the person. The second tip I have for you is exercise. Exercise can bring your blood sugar back to a normal level after you eat. So that can be as simple as walking for 10 minutes after meals, and that can bring your blood sugar back down to a normal level so it won't spike too high. But it is important for you to let your doctor know, especially if you're on insulin, that you are going to start walking or exercising, just because that's going to impact how much insulin you use. And so, they're going to need to know that. And it's also important to check your blood sugar after you exercise, or like if you feel a little lightheaded or something during exercise, check your blood sugar and make sure it's not getting too low. If it is, you may need to, rein it back a little and just do, a lighter kind of exercise, or just if you haven't exercised in a while, start slowly, with just a few minutes, or very like like a slower pace. Don't overdo it if you haven't exercised in a long time, but you can always work up to more intense exercise, or like a longer period of time. But just let your doctor know, and take it slow. So my third tip is to lose excess weight. Excess fat in the body affects insulin and how it is used. One of the most effective ways to lose weight is to reduce your carbohydrate intake. And the American Diabetes Association is even recommending this now to as a way of lowering your blood sugar and losing weight. So the amount of carbs that's best for you is very individualized. So that's why I recommend you talk to a professional about what would be best for you, like what range would be best for you to start with. And if you are eating like a higher carb diet, it's best for you to gradually lower your carbs instead of just go off of them cold turkey. Because if you just totally quit carbs, you're going to go through a kind of a withdrawal phase where you're not going to feel very good. You're going to probably have some withdrawal symptoms. So if you are used to eating higher carb foods, then I would suggest, slowly lowering your amount gradually. And this is especially true if you're cutting out a lot of processed foods and sugar. You're definitely going to want to slowly get off of the carbs and not just get off of them all at one time. So I know you've heard all this advice before, but it really is the proven ways to control your diabetes and also be able to have the best chance of reversing diabetes. This is also a good plan if you've been diagnosed with prediabetes or insulin resistance, or even if you just know that it runs in your family or something. This is a great protocol for you to follow for prevention, so you don't have to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So I've done this myself and I've never felt better. So if you want to learn more about my story, you can visit my website, Nutriholic.com, and read my story. And you can also sign up for a free call with me there to learn more about my one-on-one health coaching program. So that's all I have for you today, and I'll see y'all next week.